just went. I still have glass. Like I it doesn't matter how hard I fucking clean this room. I'm still finding glass.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's that glass is made to split into like a million pieces, right? It just like breaks into those like tiny little pebbles of glass, right?
Yeah, but you know what was really weird about it was the sound of the glass after it had like already cracked. Like for the next like 30 minutes, it was still doing like little crackles, like just here and there. You hear like.
Really?
I was like, what the fuck, dude? This thing's still alive. I don't like this.
That was the end of the life just draining out of it.
Mm-hmm. God, cleaning it up was terrible because you get these big chunks. You got to like push it into your little duster thing, and as you do it, it's just crumbling into more pieces and just going out. Never again will I make that mistake.
All right.
I wonder if it's safety glass, so like all the epic gamers, when they punch their computer, it doesn't fuck up their hands.
all the Summit 1Gs out there.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so here we are. I think this is episode 13 now. I don't know. I've lost count. We'll know for sure.
Austin, we can't even count to 10. Like anything past 10, we're fucked on.
So here we are. If you haven't noticed by now, this week's guest is ImpStout. You may know him as he's a memer. He's a streamer. This weren't meant to rhyme, but he's also a Krunker player in the community. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say anything, by the way.
And he's also, you know, in maybe if we had like a checkbox in Krunker, I think that Imp and I may be like in the same age bracket. Jeez, visual. 5 more gifted.
Oh my lord. Let's go, Viz.
What a good lad.
But, you know, I'm really happy to have Imp on. Since I came into Krunker, he was someone that you know, I've been friends with, and not only do I think we have like similar senses of humor, but it's nice to see someone else with a cane making it in Krunker, you know.
I'd just like to say it is past my bedtime, you do realize. 10 years on freaking Zed. My eyes are about to close over. But it's real funny actually, because I've watched so much of both of your guys' streams, but I don't think I've ever actually talked to either of you. Like it's weird. Like I feel like we have talked. Like
it's like we have talked, but we haven't talked.
Yeah, it's like it's why Twitch works, because people have this connection with the streamer and they feel like they're actually talking to them, but. For me, like that's apparent when I talk to you guys, because you know you're streamers that I watch, so that is the sort of connection that people in our chat actually get. So yeah, it's really odd feeling.
Yeah, it's like this big small community, right? Like we have all these things in common, but we also play this small game in common. So while like you know, streaming and like making content and all this stuff is kind of like this wider spectrum of things we all do together, like Krunker kind of brings us together, and you know, everybody, we've said it before, like everybody kind of knows everybody in Krunker, you know what I mean? Like you see someone in your chat, there's a 70% chance he's been in my chat, he's been in Zed's chat, you know, and you know, you look at him and you're like, you little shitter, I know who you are. You're like, immediately you're like, I've seen you before and I know what you're up to, you know.
Yeah, you're just about to ask him to check trades, I know it.
So, but yeah, I appreciate you coming on, man, and you know, I think
happy to be here, man.
I think you probably have one of the crazier backstories in Krunker. I mean, I don't, you know, not to get too much into your real life here, but you know, it's known publicly that you're going for your PhD, right? Like it will be Dr. Imp soon, like
Dr. Stout soon. Well, I've got to hand in my PhD by the end of January. Otherwise, they're going to start charging me $10,000 a quarter for it. So that's like the deadline. Like I have no wiggle room in that. So hopefully it'll either be Dr. Stout or like I'll be in a loony bin next January.
Wait, what are they charging you for?
Like a tertiary fee sort of thing. So normally a PhD is considered tax-free because you're contributing something to society. So normally the government actually pays for it, but they brought in this thing recently that says you've got 4 years to do it, and if you don't do it in 4 years, we're going to charge you $40,000 a year.
What?
Which, yeah, it's a pretty big incentive to get it done, you know.
Yeah.
but
Was there just like a lot of shitters before just sitting on it, just never handing in their stuff? Is that why they did it? Okay.
Well, so the PhD, for it to actually count, you have to hand it in within 10 years of starting it. So a lot of people would just do it like, and basically string it all the way out to 10 years. But
jeez.
yeah, so I'm in my 4th year now, so I'm about 3.5 years in, and yeah, I feel like I've probably got 2 years worth of work to do in this last 6 months. So shitting myself is literally putting it lightly.
And what field is it?
So it's sort of like neuroimmunology would be the best way to
Can you
What's that in
explain it.
like dumb people terms?
Okay, so I'm looking, so it's psychiatry meets immunology, and so I'm looking for an immune marker. So I'm looking for a part of the immune system that could potentially cause psychosis in people. So that's the nutshell version of it.
Damn.
Does it use
That's
lasers?
very helpful.
Yeah, so it's been like a big process. So I've done all the recruitment for it. So basically what I did is I've gone to mental hospitals for about 2 or 3 years, and I've been recruiting people who are experiencing their first episode of psychosis. I do a big interview with them to see how severe their illness is. And so I give them all these ratings on these scores. There's like 30 items that we look at. And then we also take a blood sample, and we use that blood sample to test for this immune marker that we're interested in. So the end story of it is we're going to correlate the levels of this immune marker to the symptoms that people are experiencing.
That's
So
fucking insane.
Yeah, without going too far into it, because I know that people are probably shutting off.
Wow. Okay. So
That's really cool.
That's really cool. Now, okay, now I'd like to preface this. This is a joke. Have you looked into Krunkitis? You seem really like you seem really.
Really into it? Yeah. If everything else fails, I'm now researching Krunkitis. That's what happens after January.
Yeah, I mean, like once that's passed, it doesn't seem like anyone else is really touching this market. It doesn't seem like anyone's really able to put this together, and like a doctorate level candidate, honestly, might be what the community needs.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask? Does anyone know what the new melee does, or how you get the new melee?
I assume
Does
it
anyone
cures
figure
antidote?
that out?
I assume it's the
Yeah.
antidote, right? You cure Krunkitis.
No one knows. No one's got it.
No.
Taggy's got
Right.
like a copy. That's why it says there's one in circulation. But that was just to test it, I imagine.
Right. So any theories on how you get the antidote?
It'll cure it. Oh, how to get it? Fuck,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That alien stuff was just so intense. Like, Absent and I were doing it together, and I would go to sleep dreaming about it as I'm trying to fall asleep. I'd wake up, like I'm just sitting there, right? Like just kind of like falling asleep, like, the Bible! And I just jump up and start looking up like Bible verses and shit. And then like none of it would pan out, and I'd go back to sleep, wake up in the morning, and it's like, dude, what if it's the devil spelled backwards? Whoa! And it never works. Like, I don't know. Lived.
It's gotta be a GiveLab giveaway.
No one actually knows what's going on. Like, the fact that no one ever found the last piece of the puzzle before this update, just to me states and shows that no one in this community is equipped enough to figure it out.
What if
Yeah.
you get it from Twitch drops? That's how you get the knife item. You gotta watch Techie.
I can confirm right now that is not how that's gonna work.
You gotta
The
watch.
antidote is not part of Twitch drops.
You gotta watch Techie to get it.
Right.
So
if you reckon
no-
that
no one knows.
you reckon if the antidote cures Krunkitis, like the special items will drop a lot in value?
what do you mean?
It'll probably be untradeable.
Yeah.
Like
I reckon antidote will be untradeable.
No, things like the puppet master and stuff like that, like where you have. So if the antidote cures Krunkitis,
Well,
and
You
then
can't buy
people
Puppet
like,
Master anymore.
oh, can't you?
No, yeah,
No,
they
even
took-
though it's in the black market, you still, even if you have the KR and don't have Krunkitis, you still can't buy it. They like removed it.
Yeah, when it
So
became
last
tradable.
update.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's gonna go up in value like pretty quickly, I think. As
Right.
I don't know how many in circulation, but I think that's gonna go up in
Like-
value, then crash hard.
I believe
You heard it here. Buy the puppet master. Let's go.
you can't buy it anymore. That's it. What the ones that are out there are the ones that are there. Hey, Kazan,
Yeah.
thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. I think there's like 800, 750 to 800 or so is like what I remember seeing.
Fuck. It'll be like 10k forever then.
Yeah.
That seems to be the mark. For anything that's like 150 seems to sit around like 30 to 40k. Anything above that, I mean, nothing. Like it's fucking worthless.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a cool item, but I think it's just gonna be one of those things. It's just, you know, like a seasonal thing. Like everyone was convinced. I think some of the Easter skins were really expensive, like the back item and things like that. But like the chocolate bar skins, those are never gonna be worth anything. No one's ever gonna care about that. You know, people are. You know, I've had people come in my chat and be like, "Please trade me all these chocolate bar skins," and it's like, yeah, I mean. They're not going to be worth any, you know, like they're not going to be 30,000 KR skins ever at any point in the
You
game.
know what's funny though? When the antidote skin like first popped up in the black market, a bunch of people thought that Lil Uzi Vert's song Antidote held the secret. So everyone's sitting there fucking listening to this song over and over again, trying to find like hints and shit. And I'm like sitting there like, I'm pretty certain Sydney doesn't know who the fuck Lil Uzi Vert is, so I don't think it's hidden in that song, guys.
Imagine they would use copyrighted material from someone else to hide a clue in. Imagine.
Like I don't know how the puzzle's solved, but I'm fairly certain it's not fucking hidden in a Lil Uzi Vert song. Like, I got an inkling, and I don't think that's it.
Something tells me Sid's not. That's not a blapper for Sid, right? Like Lil Uzi Vert.
You just handily killed the word blapper. It's dead. Absint's gonna be so pissed now.
What do you think, Absent? Can we get a yes or no on that one?
If no one knows what blapper is, Absint's trying to start a trend with the word
Yeah,
blapper.
Absinthe
Like the
made-
word banger, but blapper.
Yeah, Absent made this word up.
You know what it kind of sounds like? It sounds like someone from like the 1920s. Like, you know how they used to call like girls dancing flappers?
Jesus.
Blapper just seems like the fucking male version of that. Like, hey, look at that blapper go. Oh, he's got some good moves. I'm gonna go drink some alcohol and prohibition and shit.
Guys, I'll be right back. I just gotta get some blapping in.
Don't mind him, he's blapping.
Be right back, guys.
Oh, no.
So
Don't ruin it, please. It's ruined. I'm sorry.
it's gone.
Yeah, it's
You-
done.
The stonks have just fucking fallen
You
for
let,
blacks.
you let me see it. It's gone, dude. I'm sorry. So like at what point in your streaming did you decide that you were just gonna start putting memes for everything on your stream, right? So like at this point now, follows get a meme, subs get a meme, bits get a meme. I mean everything gets a meme, right?
Yeah, everything gets a meme, but it's like a tier hierarchy. Like if you just drop like a follow or like 100 bits, you get like a 5-second sort of meme job. But if you
meme
drop
job.
meme job. But if you if you go the sub or the raid or whatever, we'll throw out a special one sort of deal.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
But
Are you allowed to give meme jobs over the internet? Do you need a license for that?
yeah, there's no law against it. It's a loophole, dude. Meme jobs for everyone.
It's definitely a hole in some form.
But as for when did I decide to do that, I really looked up to a guy, Barjo. Barjo streams. Is anyone?
Good old
So
Barjo.
Yeah, so he was one of the first people that I ever watched on Twitch and he's just got the craziest fucking stream, like all of these things on it. And I just fell in love with that, and I thought, oh, you know, if I could do anything somewhat similar to that, you know, that would be what I want to do. So memes has been like a simple thing for me to do. I started off just using any old meme, but as times got on, I got more into video editing and trying to make the memes more mine, sort of thing. But where I want to go to in the future is have like a character series. So I'm gonna do like green screen and record me as different characters. So when people follow or do whatever, I can pop myself up as this other character rather than a meme, and I'll have like a bogan sort of imp and, you know, different characters, and that's where I'd like to go with it. But I kind of got to hand this PhD in first. And then
Nah, fuck it, dude. Twitch is calling. That's it.
Oh, I know, right?
So did you have did you have one meme that was like the first blapper you ever posted, that was like the first one that ever took off?
You're gonna kill it, Kaarson. You're gonna single-handedly fucking kill the world.
Look at Abson. No.
You're gonna fucking kill it, Kaarson. Don't kill the meme.
Okay, so did you have like the first one that you ever posted that was like people were like, hell yes, and they wanted to see more of it?
Actually, yeah, the one that's popping to mind is the helicopter meme. I'm certain people probably know what I'm talking about.
With the string,
the guy that's like stuck in the sand.
Yeah.
The guy is stuck in the sand and he's like, help, I can't get out. And there's a guy like, all right, grab a hold of this. Yeah. And he's like got his groin out and he's like, yeah, okay, you're just gonna grab on here. And so he grabs onto him and he's like, okay, pull me out. He's like, I'm trying.
Well, here's the thing.
So it's like rocking back and forth.
Are you using that OBS camera?
Yeah.
If you play that meme through your OBS, it'll show up on your camera right here. If you play it through your file.
You reckon?
Yeah, oh, I know it will. Yeah, because it'll display whatever your OBS is displaying through your camera. So if you change your scene and play a meme, you can play them right now on the stream.
All right. We can try it. Just because they're actually noiseless for me.
Yeah,
so
it'll be noiseless here too.
Okay, yeah, well, okay. It's gonna make absolutely fucking no sense without it though. Well, we can do it.
It didn't work.
It didn't work?
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't work.
No, hold on, let's see.
Oh, yeah, it does, see?
So, grab a hold of this. No. Help, I'm stuck in this quicksand. Quick, grab a hold. Grab a hold of this. Oh, all right, pull me out. I'm trying. Please, come on, I'm trying. Oh yeah, I'm trying. Oh my god,
I'm fairly certain this isn't Twitch appropriate.
Oh, quick, grab a hold of this rope.
Wait, watch.
So that's my narrated version.
I think I prefer the narrated version over the regular one. Can you do that? Can you just have your own narrated version? Can you do the voices and everything?
Oh god, yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to think if there's something else here that I can.
We gotta play the Imcardo one real fast then before we.
Oh
my god.
Good one.
God.
All right, this one, basically, I called it, what it's like when you join a lobby with a verified gold clan player. So all you gotta imagine is a dad like laughing in the background. So the dad that's holding the camcorder is fucking pissing himself right now.
Oh no! Oh no!
Come here, buddy.
Dude, that's basically the entire Krunker community when they see a girl streamer fucking pop up. That's fucking
god,
master simp.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is Master Slick in chat? That's him. You can just change that.
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
I saw that.
Dude, that was the worst, single-handedly the worst simping I've ever seen. Like, most people are pretty good at simping, you know? They're all like, hey, how's your day? Oh, here's some money, fucking take it. Dude didn't even drop any money. He just sat there like, you're gonna be in my thinkings later tonight. Yeah. She's like, fucking learn to spell first, cunt.
My best part, my favorite part is when he was like, she said hi to me. She said she was my friend.
That was the first female to interact with him, including his own mother. That's why it was so fucking special to him.
Oh, it was so funny, dude. Oh.
How old is Slick?
I don't know. We don't need to talk about that.
Too old to be acting like that in any capacity.
Oh right, I just assumed that he was a really young dude.
Dude, even if he was 12, I remember being 12 and having more fucking game than that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit, dude.
Sorry.
I think we should hold a big in-game event when he loses his fucking virginity, because that's gonna be a big one,
no,
bro.
come on. That's oh, so yeah, so you've been streaming Krunker for like a year, right?
Yeah, fucking ages now. Seems like forever. I got the 1 year cape, I think.
Woo.
Probably like a year and 3-4 months or something. So beforehand I was playing Battlefield, lots of PUBG and heaps of Siege.
Okay.
And I actually got into Krunker because Siege is a fucking really stressful game. Like,
were you streaming that?
Yeah, I was streaming heaps of Siege, but like I just got so tense playing it, and like I was getting into ranked, and like it just was fucking blowing my mind. And then one of my mates was like, "Oh, come play this with me," and I went and I played it, and I was just like, dude, I'm like so not stressed playing this. Like this is just like such easy fucking gaming. It was like aim room, I think. So that was like my introduction. I went to aim room and I was just sitting there, and I was pretty good with the sniper, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like annihilating people. This is heaps of fun. And then
fast forward to today where everyone's like, trades. You want to check trades? Now it's all fucking stressful and shit.
Yeah, the trades is pretty overbearing. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. Like I've sort of switched it around. I've started collecting knives now. So people come and like try and trade me for knives and stuff, but
how many are you up to?
I've got everything except for the Loomis, the acid one, and frostbite and the antidote, I think.
Oh wow! So that didn't take you
so
very
got
long.
all the like, you got all the Easter ones as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Karambit, I got Sweet Tooth. But I've got no guns left. I've literally traded my entire freaking thing for knives. I'm just holding on to the 2 interventions, and then yeah, the rest of my inventory is just knives. Well, so I've found that fun to grind for that.
We'll see, and that's cool though, because I think that's where a lot of people kind of like lose sight of like where you can make the game totally your own thing. Like you can do so much of your own stuff within the game. Okay, so what? You don't have a bunch of guns, so what? But now you can say, here's my path to getting every knife. Like that could be a YouTube video. You could clip all the trades you got. You can show how you got there. You can do all this different, you know what I mean? It's a whole thing that you've created. There was nothing. Like you made that, you know?
Yeah.
So many people are like, well, I just do trades, or I just sit here and do pub lobbies. You know, it takes a certain amount of effort and, you know, I want to say creativity to be able to
fuck you, Quacky. So triggering.
Yeah, it takes a certain amount of creativity and effort to, you know, be able to make the content and create it from what's there and make it entertaining and do something different than everyone else, you know, and set yourself aside, you know, the memes, the, you know, everything else. But you know, that's what I think draws me to your stream, is that you go in there and it's it's a totally different vibe. There's certain streamers that you can go into their chat and it feels like you're in a different place. You know, you can go into a ton of different streams and it's like, okay, I'm in a Krunker stream, okay. But you can go into your chat and it's like people know, okay, a follow just hit, yes, we're gonna see this meme. They have favorite memes, you know. They know that you're gonna go in your chat and you're gonna play some customs because you play a lot of those like Clash customs with snipers and stuff like that. You know, you have your area that you've kind of cornered over there. And I like seeing that in creators. Like it's a really cool thing because people know that they can go to different places to get different things, like different flavors of ice cream. You know what I mean? You can go over here and get this. You can go here and get this. That's what people need to be doing and making their own market in different areas within the same place.
Yeah, splitting up the pie. I got my little meme slice over here. Grab a hold of this rope. I'll pull you out of Krunker boredom, boys.
Yes.
Was that some G Fuel, Kaarson?
Actually, it is this morning. Yeah, out of coffee at the house this morning. So.
What flavor is it?
This morning we're talking pink lemonade here.
Ooh. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad. So
is G Fuel just like
it's that chalk and caffeine?
Yeah, it's just
it's
like
it's coffee. It's coffee for people that don't like coffee, right?
Yeah, I like coffee a lot. I just don't have any. I went to make coffee and I had like 1 teaspoon of coffee. So
it's just it's pre-workout. That's all it is.
Yeah,
it's just pre-workout. But for gamers.
Gamer workout.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, gamers aren't going to use
computer.
Yeah, listen, I have a tempered glass window over here, and I don't think that I'm just like regular gamer strong enough to punch it out. I need some gamer fuel first. So. Nah,
that shit breaks easy. I'm fucking living proof, man. Drop it 2 centimeters. That shit breaks fucking for years.
So, as someone who played Krunker, you know, over a year ago and now, you know, what do you think? I don't know. I guess, you know, you can consider yourself like a veteran of Krunker, right?
Okay.
What do you think are like the major differences between now and then as a streamer? Because someone who's been streaming it consistently, you've seen like some big major changes in the game, right? Good and bad, positive and negative. What do you think? How Krunker has changed in like whatever the 15 months you said you've been playing?
Yeah, good question. The trades is definitely a big thing. Like that has really changed the landscape of how people interact with you in the stream. The anti-cheat. Oh my fucking god! Like there was a point there where it. Like probably about a 2-month period where it was just hacking, like hackers in every single game, and
that was like November or October last year, I think.
Yeah, it was like it was dark times for Krunker, and
there was a lot of people leaving Krunker at that, like creators leaving Krunker. I went through the old there's a section in the lore Discord for people going inactive, and I went through that today because I'd never fucking gone through it before. And there's just fucking person after person in that time period just going, boys, I'm done with Krunker. People are fucking, you know, hacking too much and all this kind of shit. I'm done. Like, it was just, I don't know, it was like fucking 4 or 5 people just said, I'm done. Like, I'm out. I'll come back when it's fixed.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So for me, it was like when I started for like a few months there, I would say not much really changed in the game, and then there was that period of about 2 months where it kind of got neglected, and it was just like, holy shit, this is toxic as fuck. Like I was at breaking point, but I kept streaming it, you know, just because I really enjoyed it. And then was it season 2 came, and that's when it was like, you know, that was the stonks moment. That was when they're like, okay, fucking, we're gonna make this work. And since season 2, it's just been nothing but up, in my opinion. It might have dropped off like a.
Sorry.
I was gonna say it might have dropped off like a little bit at the end of season 2, but you know, as a trajectory, it was just nothing but up since start of season 2.
It's crazy because like it feels like season 2 has been around for such a long time since then. Like, it feels like so much time has passed since season 2 came out. But season 2 came out like around March 15th.
Yeah.
It's only been like just over 3 months. And the game went from being like just your kind of average web browser game beforehand to this fucking crazy beast that's got like all this insane stuff with continuous updates and the devs are just always interactive. You know, like I don't know what changed like psychologically for them.
I think it was UCD's threat. I remember.
No, it was Sorable. It wasn't UCD. It was Sorable.
Oh,
he made a
was it?
big video. Yeah, Sorable made a big video like Krunker's shit now. And it's all hackers and blah blah blah.
Really? I guess I've never seen this video.
Yeah, he got a lot of shit for it. I won't lie.
Really?
He got a ton of shit for it. Because he got, I don't know, he kind of jumped on there and he just kind of went off, and it was the most talked about video for like 2 weeks after that.
Okay,
but
I'm gonna watch this video.
The crazy thing is
afterward.
they had already planned season 2 before then. They were just, you know, taking their time to build it up. But he fucking drops that video. Everyone's going like, yeah, fucking shit. And then they drop season 2 like a week after. But it wasn't because of Sorable's video. They were already doing it. I think it was around February that Sid came back, because he was doing a lot of traveling at that point between sort of November and January, February. He comes back and he's like just, he was getting so much hate. You know, Krunker, as fucking shit as the subreddit is, it was worse during those 3 months. It was a fucking toxic cesspool.
Yeah.
And you couldn't go in there without someone calling Sydney out, you know? It was like, fuck the devs, these guys are fucking shit, they don't do anything.
I mean, it's still like that. It's still like that every day.
Yes, but now all they complain about is free KR. Back then it was everything.
Yeah.
It was, this is unbalanced, this is shit, you know? And then he came back and he's like, I gotta focus on this a lot more. And since then, it's just been fucking update after update after update. It's been crazy.
Yeah, because that's when I kind of came back to the game. Was, you know, I made my account in September of 2019. And I played, you know, because that's when I had come, you know, originally, and I'd streamed for maybe like 6 weeks. But that's, you know, I basically started the game, I guess, right before all the hacking situation started, because I started right before October, November. And I remember talking to Zed and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to stream this game, but every lobby I play in, I just get my shit kicked in by hackers every lobby. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to start out, but every game I play, it's just hackers no matter what. I'm like, I'm level fucking 17 and I can't even level up in this game because I'm just getting my shit kicked in. And I quit. I quit streaming Krunker for like 2 months because I was like, I can't play this shit, bro. And like, then season 2 came out and I was like, all right. I read in the thing, anti-cheats being changed around. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Zed talked me into, he's like, things are changing. The game is so good. I'm like, all right, I'm coming back. And I've been fucking hooked. Season 2 came out. All the new skins came out. I, you know, made some videos for unboxing and I'm like, I can't stop now. And I've been hooked ever since then. But I understand completely that period because that's like when I started. That's like when I made my account. I remember being in Zed's DMs being like, bro, how do you play this game? It's so fucking hard.
That time period was super rough for content, right? Like making videos especially. I remember talking to UCD about it and it was always like the conversation was like, what the fuck are we meant to do? There's no updates, there's nothing on the horizon, there's no like roadmap. Like you've just got to keep coming up with these like crazy, that's when I started doing challenges and shit. Like that's what made me start doing it, because there was nothing in game that you can do that was new. Like there were no new tools being implemented for custom maps to help you change it up a little bit or anything like that. So it was like Quacky just said it in the chat before. It was the great fucking depression of Krunker. There was such little going on,
right?
You know, and you're right. Like the hacking situation, so many people would like, you know, because back then it was very small, the pool of content creators. Like right now, I think it's like 10 times the size that it was back then.
Yeah,
you have to scroll the directory pretty far to get to the bottom now at like peak times.
And back then,
I'm actually surprised looking at how many people there are.
Oh yeah, I don't think, like, I'd say us three don't notice it because we're usually in the top 2, right? Like what is it, like four streams long on a standard sort of 24-inch monitor. It's probably about 4 streams long or 5 streams long.
Yeah.
So we're usually in the top 10. So we don't, and the people we talk to a lot are usually in the top 10. So we don't really scroll that far.
Sure.
Unless you're looking for a raid. But some days you scroll and you got to scroll like 6-7 times.
Right. Yeah.
To get down to the bottom. There are a lot of new smaller streamers trying to make a go in Krunker, and it's pretty cool. But back then, everyone was really everyone talked to each other and DM'd each other and shit. And I just remember getting message after message from people saying, I don't know how you're still streaming it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm getting hackers. I'm getting wallers. I'm getting just fucking everything. I can't do it, man. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. Just stick with it. That's all I can tell you. Just stick with it. And everyone who stuck with it to this day has fucking killed it.
Yeah.
It's like, it was one of those situations where you had to put all your cards and go all in on the table. And you were lucky that it fucking panned out the way it did. But yeah, it was a trying time. 100%. Like, it was a very fucking trying time for content creators.
Oh, I definitely. Oh, go ahead.
I think another trend that we're seeing that's only just panning out now is the map partner thing. So just in the last week or two, when they announced that thing that, you know, if you create these maps and you get X number of plays, we can partner up and make
150K.
Yeah, I think the number of maps coming out is going like way up, sort of thing. And I think that this is like another sort of era in Krunker that we're only just sort of starting. Because there's just so many custom maps, and I think that that's one really special thing about Krunker, that we just do have all of this content that's coming from the community.
Add on to that as well, the custom asset feature that was just released, which is taking a lot of map making to a whole new direction. Like, we've been playing this for the past 2 weeks. The CS Counter-Strike 1.6 Dust 2 map has been huge. Everyone's been playing it. That whole map is one object. Yeah. It's one custom asset loaded into the game, which
really?
It's not it's not custom textures. It's nothing like that. You don't need to run a mod to use it. It is one fucking giant object, which is just insane. Like, that couldn't have been done before. Now you can, if apparently, like, I don't know fucking jack shit about map making, but apparently you can go and take a map from another game and like, I don't know if the word is compress or combine or whatever the fuck, but you can make that map one giant OBJ, one object, and load that into the game as a custom asset and make your map run off of that. It's insane. Like, the things you can do with that is like,
we are just at the beginning of this happening. We are just seeing it opening up, and you're going to see people from other communities coming in, seeing what you can accomplish here, and it's just going to take off. You know, we're I think personally we're just at the beginning, you know, like, of the slope. You know, some of us here, you know, like a lot of our friends, we are, you know, the slope is just starting, right? And we're seeing, you know, positive things in all of our, you know, our streams, our YouTube channels, all of these things, right? But, you know, at the bottom of this curve, it's positives for us because we're on this curve, right? But if you look at it, if you zoom it out, the curve is going to go way higher, right? And we're just here at the bottom of it because we've been here. You know, it's going to keep going, and it's going to be positive for everyone. All these, you know, these implementations and these improvements, you know, people are going to see big spikes for themselves. Like, map makers are going to see themselves getting codes and things maybe quicker than streamers because that's their specialization, right? Everyone who has these things that they're good at is going to see their exact thing that they're good at. They're going to see improvements of those things, and that's good. That's good that people can see an opening in the market, I guess, an opening in the community, and come in and say, I'd like to come in and be part of that. That's good. People should see that and want to be part of the community. Like, so the fact that it gets bigger and there's more avenues for opportunity for people is good. I think it's good for everybody. It's like a trickle down. The more people that are there, there's more eyes for everyone to get seen. There's more of everybody. You know what I mean? It just, I'm excited for the future.
I
think a lot of creators need to start utilizing map making as well, like as an additional revenue source. Like, your code is good and everything, but if you've got these opportunities out there, you should be utilizing like that. I speak to Sid quite regularly, and he said to me, like, why aren't you utilizing maps? Why aren't you getting, you know, paying someone to make you some maps and putting them out there and getting them to blow up, because you can add that as a revenue stream. It's not just people using your code anymore. It's also the way that you make income from maps. Like that's something no one's utilizing yet. I haven't even figured out how to utilize it. I tried with the Zed Hop map. It's only at 5k plays. There is going to be such a fucking market for that kind of stuff, especially because like if you look at mods, Waspy and Strem's mods are top of the fucking charts all the time. Imagine that same usage on a custom map, generating them income. Like it's something streamers and YouTubers aren't doing. I'm telling you right now, if UCD dropped a map tomorrow, he would be probably doubling the amount of money he makes per month from Krunker. Doubling. If he advertises it on his fucking YouTube and all that kind of stuff, he's a 215k YouTuber. Like, easy me making huge money. That's going to be the next thing that streamers use is branding custom maps to boost their own sort of numbers and income and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
what do you reckon the going price of a custom map is if you're paying someone?
Depends who you're using.
Yeah, they're very easy to. We could put you in contact with some map makers. They're very easy to work with.
I just got mine done for 40 USD plus 10 USD per update. I mean, it depends the kind of map you want to make. Like I have a wall hop map, so it's pretty easy to substantiate the cost. It's like, every puzzle is X amount of dollars. But if you're making something like a TDM map or a diffuse map, that's going to be a lot harder to substantiate a figure or a cost for it, because is it per hour? Is it, you know what I mean? Like for mine, it's just per puzzle. But for something more open like that, it's going to be, you'd have to work it out. But I'd say 50 USD for a standard map, it would be pretty fair. 100 USD for something super complicated.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, Thick is right. Yeah, you have to publish it on your own account. Otherwise, the money goes to the map maker.
Correct.
The thing about that, right? I just want to point this out. Some people might go like, oh, well, why wouldn't the map maker just publish it himself? Because the streamer has the community and the numbers around him to advertise that constantly to 100+ people or whatever.
Also, if you're paying for work, it becomes yours. Like if you buy something for someone, it's yours now. The map maker, yeah. So if you pay someone for something,
all I mean is like, why wouldn't a map maker just try and do it himself? Like that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
What's the idea?
No advertising.
Exactly. Like a random map maker who doesn't have a name in the community or any following. It's like, sure, they'd make their map, but the chance of it getting unpopular is tiny. But I mean, we've seen it as streamers multiple times. You release something under your own name, it hits popular at least for a day, just from your own like viewers just fucking hitting the upvote button.
Yeah. So
I mean, there's quite a few maps out there that are pretty good, but they're just like completely unknown, really.
Yeah, people will show me maps all the time I've never even heard of, and I'm like,
that Assassin's Creed one, I love that.
Never even heard of it. Never even heard of it.
It came out when wall jumping came out. It's so fucking good. Custom textures to make it look like a castle and everything. Amazing wall jumping features, cool puzzles. It's so good. Like that guy got verified basically just off of that map, so he can make crazier maps. But You're right. There are so many. Oh, what about that Mario Kart guy?
Did he get verified from that map?
Yeah, but like, how long did he go? Like when people found the guy who did Mario Kart maps, he was already made like 5 or 6 maps. He made the F-Zero map. He made the Mario Kart Mall map, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Before he was Airship Pinball, like all that kind of stuff. Before he got noticed. Now he's huge. Now everyone knows him.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
just don't ask me what his name is. I won't remember.
and that's...
everyone knows him. I just no idea who he is.
See, oh wait, no, it's Marmalade Duke. That's his name. There we go.
But and that's what's good when Krunker opens up things like this. You'll see people that are known for, maybe in other games for doing things like this will come over and say, whoa, Krunker has these things available here. Let me come over and make some sick ass maps over here. And that's what we need. Not that we need other communities coming in, but we need people seeing and wanting to be part of what we've already got here. Like that's good. Outside eyes wanting to be part of what we have is going to be good. That's going to expand what we're already doing here. You know what I mean? And those of us that are already here and cemented in, people are obviously going to come looking at us and saying like, oh, what works already? You know what I mean? It's good. Like things changing and getting better is I can't believe just in the 5 months or whatever that I've been, you know, daily playing and streaming Krunker, how exponentially better the game has gotten, like on every front, like in every single way.
You're right though. It is like literally just at its fucking beginning. Like the stuff that's planned for at least the immediate 2 months coming up is fucking ridiculous. Like not so much game updates and stuff, but from what I've heard, it's like external stuff that's gonna bring in a bunch of people playing the game. It's gonna turn like your average 30 viewer streamer into a 100+ viewer streamer, as long as they're here at the beginning, got their fucking roots already in.
Right.
They'll just grow as the category grows. And like that's, you know, I'm only talking about this from a streamer point of view. A gamer point of view, it's probably going to increase as well. But you're right, like it is literally, it's like, imagine if you could go back in time and jump on H1Z1 before it blew up. That's where we are right now. We're at that like kind of precipice before it fucking shoots straight up and you start finding KR gift cards in your local Target.
Oh, you know, it's crazy. I was actually, it's funny that you say that. I was in Target maybe 3 or 4 days ago, and I was at the checkout where they have all those gift cards, and I saw Roblox gift cards, and in my head I was like, I wonder if you'll ever buy Krunkies here. Like I could see it. I swear I could see it in my head. I could see the little Krunkies coin. Yeah. And I was like, I wonder. You know, and then all I could think about is like, goddamn, I'm a partner in this game. My voice is in this game. A year from now, and am I going to be standing here able to physically buy something for this game right here next to the Roblox cards? Like, is that where this shit is headed? Like, you know, and then I'm starting to like, holy fuck, I gotta go home and make a YouTube video. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like that shit gets me excited. I don't know about it with you guys, but like it does. Like it fucking gets my heart pounding. And then like all the second guessing and stuff I do to myself, because, you know, Zed and I are like fucking good friends, right? And we talk about everything, not just like streaming shit. And I'll message him and be like, man, I feel like shit, my stream sucks, I don't know, I gotta do something different, right? And then I see that shit and I'm like, god damn, dude, I gotta do more. I just gotta do twice as much of everything, right? You know, are they gonna make Krunker Pops? Are they gonna have Krunker Funko Pops? Are all the partners gonna have Pops? Like, are we gonna have Pops where we're like, you know, like, can you imagine, dude? That's the shit that I sit there and think about.
I got a DMs.
Yeah. I reckon, like, can you imagine the gift cards? But it's like, yeah, with the streamer's face on the gift card, and if you buy that one, it's automatically got the code built into the gift card.
That's the shit that I was.
I like that idea.
See, that's what I was thinking about. Like, I'm sitting there and all this stuff is running through my head, and I'm like, all right, I need to not get worried about stupid shit anymore. like we're just starting, like this is the beginning, you know, like stop.
Just stay the course.
Yeah, like
just stay the course.
You know, and it's like, so I get in my own head. I'm sure you guys do. I get in my own head about all kinds of stuff. Like I'll say some dumb shit on stream and I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, you know, like, and then I'll get in the group chat and I'll be like, I fucking suck. I'm the worst streamer of all time. This is so dumb. Like, you know, and
to be fair though, if you weren't self-doubting and you weren't, you know, like criticizing yourself, you'd never improve. You'd never, like, sure, you probably get like 9 out of 10 things wrong when you're self-doubting and they're actually things that are working for you or they aren't the worst thing in the world. But that 1 out of 10 times, you're like, you're spot on about something you need to fix and you fix it and then you grow exponentially. Like criticism, complacency is the worst fucking enemy when it comes to trying to grow your stream or brand or whatever the fuck you're doing. The second you get complacent and you think everything you're doing is good and working is the second that your entire fucking channel just comes to a halt and that's it. You're done.
Oh, rip, dude. 5 gifted. Holy shit. Bro, thank you so much. Dude, thank you so much. You're so kind, dude.
Let's go, dude.
Oh my god. But yeah, so it's like I am so excited for Krunker, bro. So excited. Yeah. And like I'm so excited that my peers are the people that they are. You know what I mean? And the people that I hang out with and the people that I like talk in my DMs, like I get these, I'll watch movies. This is how, oh my god, TC with 5. Bro. Thank you so much, boys. Thank you so much. But it's
Fuck
like,
yeah, I got a pride dragon.
Let's go.
Shit.
this is how ingrained this is how ingrained Krunker is in my head, right? I talk to Imp so much about stupid Krunker memes and things that are funny to me, right? I'll watch movies, and as soon as I see a scene in a movie, I'll have to pause it, pull up OBS, clip that scene, and then DM Imp and be like, hey, I think I found another funny meme. You should see this. Like, it is anything that could pertain to anything. I'm like, that could be funny. I could use that.
Yeah.
That could make things better. And sometimes they're not that funny. As Zed is very quick to point out, some of the ones I make, he's like, I don't think this is funny.
You're gonna start somewhere.
I didn't think
there.
it was funny. I didn't understand it. I didn't get the point. All right,
Look,
that's my own stupidity here.
I like how positive Imp is. You got to start somewhere. Look.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. We all start with shit memes, but you'll fucking get there, mate. You'll find your grab a hold of this rope soon.
The meme master has spoken.
Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling really positive today, and it's in light of things that have happened in the Twitch community recently, and it's important to me how cool, everybody is pretty much with each other here, and how, all of basically every one of us streamers, it's so easy for any of us to just be like, hey man, what's up? And we started the stream off by saying we all feel like friends, even though Imp and I have never actually spoken to each other. We've just typed, and the same with, Imp and Zed. And that goes for, a lot of the chatters in between a lot of our chat, and outside of that, Krunker is important to me because it does feel like this like weird small community inside a game. And, shit has been crazy this week. And,
It's been a weird fucking week.
I just want to point out, sportsmanship and GG and all this stuff is so easy to put forward. And Zed and I talk about it a lot in our tournaments. I talk about it a lot in my tournament. And I just want to reiterate that in this community, it's a game, right? At the end of the day, it's a game. Imp says it a lot. You don't have to be mad. It's just a game.
It's just a game.
It's really easy to drop a good game, right? It's a lot harder to drop any other thing, right? It's a lot more effort to just go after and attack people in this community, right? We're all in the same space. We're trying to be out here and have fun with each other, right? Zed and I do these tournaments to bring people together, to bring the community together, and all stand in one place. I imagine it like we're all sitting in those bleachers, right, and cheering and having fun with each other. So just keep that in your minds, as you watch other streams and as you sit and chat, is that every one of those messages is like talking to someone else to their face, and every one of those usernames in the chat is another real person behind that username. And just think about every word you say, because they do have meaning to somebody else, and maybe not the exact meaning you meant. So just think about the things you type before you push enter.
It's funny as a streamer, like you can have like 10, 20 people a night be like, you're the most amazing streamer ever. I fucking love you. You're great. But like when you go to bed and like you go to lie down, you're like, oh, fucking Barry said that like one terrible thing to me, and it kind of like goes around in your head. Yeah. And it, like people don't think that it affects you, but it does in a way.
It does. And when you have that thing that you remember, right, there's other people that do too. And that's just the point that we don't have to make a big thing on this and jump around a bunch of times, but that's the point that I just wanted to drop here, is that when we can say that, yeah, we remember that shit. Think of all the times that chat whips past and you don't exactly see every message, or you read half messages, or you read the gist of the message and reply, but think of the messages that you don't exactly reply to, and think of the messages that go back and forth in chat between the people in chat and each other. And those are the messages that stick with those people too. And the messages that happen in chat with everyone else, just take a second on a week like this and remember that those messages are real conversations with each other, and that everyone's a person and everyone deserves to be spoken to like a person. So remember that when you're in a chat or you're talking to anyone, or you're talking in person or a Discord, it's real, and it has real side effects. So, you know, moving on.
Well said. Well said.
I appreciate the community, and I don't really think we have a problem with this in the community, but just keep it with you. Just think about it, you know. Yeah. That
going back to the evolution of Krunker, when you were talking about it before, one of the big turning points was when they actually blocked out the guests being able to speak.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Do you remember Krunker pre?
No slashes in chat. No more Discord links in chat.
Man.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That was a big turning point when they got rid of guests being able to speak.
Oh, yeah. It was. Well, that used to be, because it changed. The weekend that changed was because of Discord spamming, right? It was nothing but Discord links in chat. I believe that was the turning point.
Some dude was like flooding it, trying to get people to join some scammer fucking Discord where people would drop their in-game name and password and stuff. And then get fucking just absolutely reamed.
Oh, yeah, and people used to have their Twitch URL at the end of their endgame message too, like live now at twitch.tv/Kaarson.
I never did that. I'm putting my hand up. Fucking Teds did it though.
Oh, I did it. For sure, I used to do it. 100%. Bro, of course I did.
I got made so much fun of for doing it in Fallout 76, I just never did it again. I got so much fucking flack for it.
Mr. Rod did it. Yeah, fucking course. TC says I still do it.
TC doesn't give a fuck though.
Yeah.
Does whatever he wants.
But yeah, I even do it on billboards sometimes.
No, see, what you gotta do is like you gotta pay for a billboard, then you gotta act like Miles and just be like, someone bought a billboard with my name on it. I didn't do it.
No, okay.
Fan did it,
all
bro.
Right. So I haven't bought a billboard in a long time. Not since the last time I bought a billboard was when Sid no-showed the podcast, and I bought a billboard that said Sid was going to be on the podcast, and then he didn't show up. Okay, but I was watching Waspy's stream the other day, and he was like, I'm gonna buy a billboard, boys, and he bought it, and he's like, 2,000 KR, that's a ripoff. You shouldn't buy a billboard unless you have like one viewer and no one's showing up. And I was like, ooh, don't fucking I was like, I don't know,
400,000 fucking views, that's pretty good.
I don't know, I was like, I definitely paid like 8,000 KR and I had like 40 viewers and still bought one. Like, I was like, don't fucking call me out, Waspy, holy shit. Oh, that's another thing. The purchasable billboard in Krunker. Do other games have some? Yeah. I've never seen another game where you can advertise your own fucking shit on a billboard.
No,
whatever you
no
want.
other game takes that risk at all. No fucking game will take that risk.
Which is, I mean, I've only seen one case of someone really getting upset about the repercussions of them posting something that Krunker didn't like, right?
Was that the vegan thing?
Yeah, the meat is murder guy.
All right.
I still don't get that. I'm sorry. I still don't get why that was such a fucking big thing. Like, I don't think that was going to offend anyone who eats meat.
No.
At all. Like, you're gonna see that billboard and suddenly feel attacked person. Like, oh, I had chicken for dinner. This guy's calling me a murderer. Oh my god. Like, no! Half the cunts in Krunker can't fucking read. Have you seen how they type their reports?
Half the map makers in Krunker can't spell. Have you seen the show?
Exactly! These little fucks are gonna see that board and just be like, what? The fuck does that say?
Yeah,
they haven't taught us that in class yet.
What is ADIL C? I see that on billboards sometimes. ADIL space C. Have you seen that?
That's someone who was dropped on their head.
I see it. I've seen it advertised a ton of times on billboards.
Probably some shitter fucking clan. It's some fucking wanker clan. I have, you know what I'm noticing a lot of, and I kind of want them to crack down on it, is these people typing on their billboards like, follow Big Dick Barry and get 500 KR every time you sub. There's no way Barry's fucking giving out 500 KR every time someone subs. It's fucking happening.
That's how he got such a big dick.
It's just full of KR.
He pisses KR.
There is literally, there was one tonight. Like, there's literally no way these cunts are sitting there. Like, how would that even happen? How could you feasibly manage that? Someone subs to your YouTube, they don't just give you their IGN straight away.
Yeah, well, that's how.
It's scamming.
Well, it's not
It's
scary.
fucking scamming. It's scamming. Promising a reward for doing a certain action and not delivering on that reward is scamming.
Oh yeah, I guess that
That's
is
like
scamming.
saying
Yeah,
buy a
that-
lottery ticket,
that is scary.
but you actually don't get a chance to win a prize.
Join the Discord. No Discord link. Yeah, that's true. I like those ones
Oh,
too.
how good are the cunts who put like links on their billboard? It's like they think someone's gonna sit there, take the time to alt tab and fucking type in your little fucking link. No.
Well, do you remember the first one I ever bought? It was Kaarson and Ed podcast, and it was
You let it run too long.
itch.tv/Carso.
You spent like 4,000 KR on that too.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Like, you dropped a lot.
It was like- it
to
was-
just make it look fucking stupid.
It was the very first day billboards came out, so it was a lot. I had to bid against so many people. I want to say it was like 10,000 KR or something. It got cut off on both sides.
I actually remember how disappointed you were.
I
You were
was
like,
so
I tried to advertise that, it didn't work. I fucked it.
Yeah, it was like, I think it might have been the episode with Sid too. Like, it was like it was like I spent a lot for it.
no.
No wonder why Sydney didn't show up. He was like, if this is the level of quality these guns have,
Yeah.
see you later.
Can it?
Fucking DMCA it.
So
Oh, how are you guys traveling with the lack of music? How do you feel that's changed your streams?
I'm Gucci. I'm on that fucking, like, that emo pop punk shit now.
yeah,
All right.
I bought
to steal your playlist.
I bought a
Yeah,
subscription
it's
to
all,
that
like,
Monster
Dance
Cat.
Gavin Dance, Paris, fucking everything, bro. It's so good.
I'm actually a little bit relieved about the DMCA stuff because I just had so much trouble keeping up the song request before. I felt like I wasn't actually playing the game. It was just like song request, song request, song request for the whole night.
They're the worst feature. Like,
Yeah.
song requests just ruin a stream. I fucking hate unless it's like a media share stream where people donate money and you have to listen to it. Song requests just ruin a stream. Like, I had it on for like a week. And these little shits would come in. All they would
Fishy
request
on me,
is fishy on me.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It was either fishy on me or the Indian national anthem. That's it.
Hey, there we go, big face.
Look at
I don't even know what I did then. Just boomed that one right up. We're going for Zoom 4-head, boys. It's 5-head time. Let's go.
And now he broke it. It won't switch.
Yeah, he's
Jesus.
stuck there. Yeah, song request, AIDS. I won't do it. I would never bring that back. Even for non-DMCA shit, I'm never fucking bringing that back.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah,
I didn't know that
it
beforehand.
is dead.
I just made my song request insanely expensive in my channel points. So when people asked, I'd be like, I hate song requests. If you want one that bad, wait, spend your points.
Yeah, you'll fork it out. And it's
Because
always
everyone
fucking
thinks they have the
fishy on
best
me.
music.
I swear I've had fishy on me.
me.
Tacky
Oh, fuck.
wacky. It's a tacky wacky. Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
That kid gave me the fucking willies.
That's
bro.
not a
He
kid.
was like
that has to have
17.
been like an adult, right?
It
Just using
was a
voice changer?
17-year-old kid. That sounds like this normally.
Yeah.
But then he does these little songs like a child. I'm like, is this a fetish? There's some like repressed bullshit going on with you,
yeah,
bro.
it's weird.
This should be on Live Leak,
If
not
you
YouTube.
don't like,
The
then
fuck?
you eat poop. Yeah, he said. Yeah, fucking so weird.
I'm coming after him. Fuck that kid. I'll destroy him.
You gotta make the Krunker version. What would the frostbite on me?
oh.
No, it'll be like hack a tag on me. Some dumb shit like that. Got a lot of nukes in the hack a tag on me.
Oh
Like, just
no!
dumb.
Oh no!
There's
Crunkies
your-
on
there's
me!
your new follow
Crunkies on
sound,
me!
Zed.
That would be it. Crunkies on me. Mr. Rod's right. Got a lot of
Crunkies
news and the
on-
crunkies on me. Oh no!
We did get a. I don't know if we want to take questions now.
Yeah,
but
I think
Quacky dropped
questions
a,
are pretty
good
good.
question.
Yeah.
All right, so Quacky's question was: here's a topic. How do you guys deal with chat when they ask the same questions constantly? I'll answer last.
Yeah, Imp
Right.
can go first. I think we'll go in nicest to meanest order. I think I'm the
Oh,
middle
really?
ground here. Yeah, Imp will be the
When
nicest. Zed will be the meanest.
I respond like at the beginning, and then if people keep asking, I just flat out ignore it. And then if they keep going, I get a mod to time out. And sometimes I crack and get shitty at them. I usually try to make it into a joke. If it's something with trades, I'm like, oh my fucking dog shit trade. Like, yeah, let's go to trades. The trades are gonna be fucking amazing now. Oh, let's go to trades. Go to trade. Oh, great. You want this? You want my Corolla for your sunglasses? Okay, great.
Zed can't even contain himself right now. He's like, God damn. All right, so I see
I don't know what you're talking about.
I see it the first time. If it's a question that I don't even want to like answer because it's so dumb or something like that, I just don't even look at it. Like, I mean, I'll see it. I don't even acknowledge it at all. I have Oxtail Cape is one of my mods. He's like one of the best mods ever. Usually he knows questions like that I don't want to answer. I don't know how to explain. Usually he knows shit that I don't want to talk about, and he'll just delete it right away. He'll see a question and be like, fuck that question, and he'll just delete it. All right, so if it comes up again and I see it, I'll be like, shut up. I'll just say like, hey, I see it, I don't want to talk about it. And then if it comes up again, I'll be like, shut the fuck up. And if Ox hasn't timed him out, I will go ahead and use my other mouse on my second PC, and I'll either, depending on whichever way the mouse goes, if it goes to the timeout side, I'll give him like a 1 or 2 day timeout. If it goes to the ban side, then I'll just ban him. I don't care. Like, I think that more people should take advantage of the block feature, and more people should just do that, because it is very much not worth anyone's time to like be upset about things on the internet. Like we talked about earlier, like words and stuff have meaning. So like if someone is getting under your skin, I just take that out of the equation 100%. I just like leave. All right, Zed.
Oh, I'm pretty relaxed when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm just, if someone comes in and they're asking annoying questions, I'm just like, hey man, let's calm it down a little bit, and if they don't calm down, I'm like, hey man, come on, let's chill out. And if they don't do that, I just ignore them. I don't do it. I don't explode or anything like that. I'm pretty chill.
Okay, give your real answer now, please.
Yeah, what was that, bro? I thought it was meant to be the other way around.
Yeah, please.
You wanted me up, bro.
I tell people, if they come in and they're like, trades, like, no, you trades. I have a fucking command that as soon as they write trades, it says, shut the fuck up, your trades probably shit anyway.
Yeah, see, here
and if they still go on, I'm like, all right, I'll fucking check trades, and if your trade's shit, I'm gonna time you out. And then their trade's always shit, because I never like their trades. I only like trades where I get a free contra. So I just fucking time them out. And if they're really annoying, or they're like the third person that stream to be really annoying, I just hit ban. I just check the follow, and I'm like, oh, you've been following for 24 hours? Nothing lost. See you later, cunt. Or I'll just say, like, your trades are as shit as your fucking lineage. Your parents should be ashamed, like, just shit like that. I normally, talk about fucking their mom or something.
Yeah.
I mean, today I went for the grandma. That was pretty fun.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, like I can sit there and I can fake being nice, and I can be like, it's all good, guys, haha. Or I can just be me and be like, you're a cunt, fuck you, see you later.
Okay.
And I'll tell you right now, it doesn't impact my numbers at all.
All right, here's a follow-up to that question. What do you do when someone comes into your stream and questions the way that you speak? Right, because that happens to me sometimes, because I'm not a big swear person, but I do sometimes swear. Like, I'll fire off a fuck here and there. And what do you do if someone's like, whoa, I love your stream, but I don't like the way you talk?
Tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, I know you're a big, like, hey, tell your mom she's a cunt person, right? Like, you're
no. My response when someone tells me, like, hey, can you stream less? I'm like, listen, when you pay for my internet bills, my electricity bill, my mortgage, and for all my computer parts, I'll do whatever the fuck you want. But for right now, you're in daddy's house, and daddy says shut the fuck up. And that's it. And if they don't like that and they still want to complain, just ban them. They'll usually come back with some bullshit response like fucking, this stream's too vulgar, or this stream's boring. So I'm like, all right, I'll make your life simple. Ban, see you later. Fuck off, cunt. That's it.
Yeah.
GG's.
When people say that, I normally say, mate, you're up shit creek without a fucking paddle if you want me not to swear. That's usually a default response. They keep talking, If they go, they go.
I'll never understand the logic behind that. Trying to tell someone when you're not even like, I would maybe consider taking that kind of like flack from someone who is a long-time viewer and has contributed a lot to the stream, either like, you know, socially or monetarily. I'd maybe consider hearing them out. But some fucking random who's like been in my stream for all of 3 minutes telling me, can you stop swearing? Fuck off.
Right.
Fuck you.
Do you guys have the 18 plus thing on your stream?
No.
No?
Fuck them.
I don't need it. It's just not required. Like, it's just not required. Saying fuck and shit isn't 18 plus anymore. Like, I've been watching all these fucking shows on Netflix recently because of quarantine. I'm surprised at how many shows let fuck or shit or bitch just slide, and they're not. They're like MA 15 plus, which until Twitch adds that as a feature, I'm not using 18 plus. I ain't showing titties on stream.
If
the
you,
fuck do I need to be 18 plus for?
If you have the 18 plus feature, you can't be featured on the front page. Also, just an FYI.
Yeah, fuck that. Not to mention, all the big streamers don't have it on. And I mean, XQC drops cunt, fuck, bitch, shit, tit, you know, everything. And he doesn't do it, and he's the biggest streamer. Like, why the fuck do I have to do it then? Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna say cunt as much as I want. It's my God-given Australian right. We fought for that right. I don't know who we fought, but we fought for it.
Wasn't it? Yeah. Were you talking about Ned Kelly fought for your right or something to say the C word?
I hope not, because he fucking lost.
Yeah, I know. I saw something on YouTube. He wore like a weird ass suit of armor or some shit. I don't know.
Okay, no. Whoa. You're talking about an Australian hero right now. Weird ass suit of armor? No. My man was in the fucking bush. He used what he could, and he made himself a fucking suit of like knight armor to take on the Popo. And he pretty much single-handedly won until some little bitch snuck up on him. All right, my man only lost because of a technicality. That's it. That's it.
He's an Australian hero.
He's a goddamn legend.
He was a fucking juggernaut, mate, from Modern Warfare. Dung dung.
He fucking kill streaked up to 25. You know, he was ready. He was one of those like rob from the rich, give to the poor type cunts. Like he was pretty.
He was like Robin
solid.
Hood. Okay, yeah.
Not to mention, he invented the fucking hipster beard with the short hair on top. He was like 200 years early. I mean, if that man's not a trendsetter, fucking kill Dolce Gabbani guy, whatever his fucking name is, because Ned Kelly's way ahead of the curve.
I don't know who that is. Did you know today is 4th of July in America? It's kind of a holiday here. Yeah.
This year's a fucking weird year to do 4th of July.
Yeah, I'm not celebrating. I'm not celebrating this year. It's kind of like
Wait, is 4th of July just celebrating America signing the Declaration of Independence?
It's just fireworks, bro. That's it.
We just do fireworks.
Just blowing shit up.
Yeah.
That's the American Army every day.
Yeah, it's like, I think that's when they signed it. Yeah.
Okay. So Columbus Day is its own day. It's not part of 4th of July.
Oh, Columbus Day, yeah, it's just because of Christopher Columbus. Columbus
Day is cancelled this year. I'm telling you that right fucking now.
I think Columbus Day
is not happening. Oh, well, next is Columbus Day. It's all pre-cancelled. That shit's done.
Yeah.
All right. Columbus's statues have been teared down. He's fucking done. he just received a second death 300 years later. But yeah, 4th of July, I just feel like with all the shit going on in America right now, I mean, even we're copying it in Australia. Like, when we do Australia Day now, which isn't just, I don't really get it. I don't know what we're celebrating, because I don't think it's the day we signed our fucking little, whatever it's called. I don't fucking remember. I learned about it when I was like 6. Whatever it was called. It's not that. It's just like, hey, we're Australians. Woo. But like, now it's called Invasion Day.
No way, what?
Yeah.
That sounds so fucking crazy.
So I don't know if it's the same in every other state, but in
the fuck?
In New South Wales, we have this radio station, and it's called Triple J, and they play a little like indie kind of music, right? And they're very, very PC, right? Everything's PC with them. And they received a massive petition that said, no, because their big thing was like top 100 on Australia Day. It was a big thing everyone would fucking listen to every year. But they stopped doing it on Australia Day and moved it to like the day or the week after or some shit, because everyone kept saying, you're contributing to the problem. That is Australia Day. And they're like, no, it's Invasion Day now. Fuck you. You gotta listen to your music another day.
Wow.
It's like, oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's been a really big societal change. Like Australia Day was just people getting fucking maggoted and having barbecues.
God, every Australia I've ever had has ended up with me in the fucking like kiddie pool with like a Canadian club, just jamming out to some fucking Childish Gambino, just like, yeah, fucking, yeah, can't. I don't give a fuck that it's Australia. It's a public holiday. That's all I care about. I don't have to work that day. That's it. That's what
you 4th of July is in America. Everyone just gets wasted for the whole weekend, but you get Friday off too. They make it like a long weekend. You get Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Yeah.
I think you get like that 1% that really takes as like a national kind of like a, you know, like really makes it a problem of whatever the fuck happened way back when. You know, I don't know. My history teacher got arrested, so I never learned history. But whatever happened when Australia started Australia Day is, you know, what everyone, you know, this 1% celebrates. Everyone else is like, a day off work?
Party? Yeah, let's go.
And some sick fucking tunes? Yeah, bro, I'm fucking in. Let's go.
Yeah, give me some of those plastic sunglasses. Let's fucking go.
I don't care if they call it fucking public holiday day. Like,
oh yeah, get the blappers. Let's go. Play some blappers.
Blapper day. That's it. That's what you're gonna call it. I don't care what it is. As long as I get a fucking kiddie pool with 3 inches of water and a Canadian club that doesn't end until 7 p.m., I'm good.
I want one of these pre-mixed Canadian clubs. Oh, there was a question earlier. Does ImpStout drink stouts? Are you a stout drinker?
Yes.
Okay.
So I made my name back when I was playing like Battlefield 4 and that, and I was drinking nothing but dark beer. Just fucking love this shit. Nice. But now I don't really drink that much any longer. But if I have to, I'm like, fuck yeah, it is dark beer time.
If you have to.
Yeah, if I have to, it's like, oh, okay. But no, look, this is a pro tip that goes out to everyone. Like when you get into your 30s, the hangovers, they get fucking long, dude.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want to drink. It's just like, oh my God, I've only got 2 days off work and I've spent one night drinking piss and now I'm just rat shit, you know? It's something to look forward to.
All right, so if you ever did a charity stream, would you consider drinking milk from a shoe? Is that something you've ever thought about?
I can't say that's ever something I've thought about, but you know,
yes,
I've done dumb enough shit.
I remember I filmed a video and you were in the video and I fucking asked you to drink beer from a shoe and you wouldn't do it. And then I asked you to drink milk from a shoe and you still wouldn't do it. Then you did some weird like fucking chili chili and beer, I think it was.
Yeah.
Chili and beer in a cup.
What?
You thought about it, you just declined it, you fucking coward.
Wow.
Yeah. I like my shoes to be nice and dry, you know. They're for feet.
Wow. Okay.
The sriracha and beer like shot was bad.
round 3 of that video is coming soon, so get your esophagus ready.
Yeah, you're drinking milk. You're drinking milk from a shoe. No, it's gonna be milk.
I mean, if it's for charity, like. You know.
The charity is the Zed Foundation. Supporting drinking habits since 1995.
Listen, I'm just saying, maybe sometime in the future we may get a bunch of our CC friends together to do another milk shoey, and it might be more than just Zed and I. So
and by sometime in the future we mean end of this month.
Yeah.
I'm down.
And
I mean,
it'll be
actually no. So big news is we bought a house. So hey, let's fucking go, man. So yeah, end of the month, I've actually got to have this place fucking spotless. So if the milk drinking all over the carpet, as long as it's maybe not.
Give me your address. I'll send you a top. just don't pull a Kaarson and pull out a fucking shoe with holes in it.
It was a mesh shoe. I didn't know we were gonna do it. I was on the spot. You know, this also happened
I
at
love
like 4 in the morning in my
line of
house.
thinking never crossed your brain. You're
4
like,
in the morning.
liquid mesh.
It was 4 in the morning. I couldn't run all over in my house. Everyone was sleeping. I had to get the shoe that was the closest to me. I still drank the milk from it. All right, listen. Before you head out, Imp, can you please hit us with Imp Cardo before you go? People are begging.
Oh Will ImpCardo make any sense without any fucking... Like, this is going to be really fucking abstract without any sound. But, I mean, we can give it a go.
All right, well, you'll just have to narrate this one. You can play us out with this.
All right, let's play it out. What do we got?
Here, I think I can go full screen. Here,
I've got the Stream Deck XL, and I have literally every single thing, like, completely stacked. So sometimes I have to look for a while to find the memes.
Here, I got you full screen.
This one is ImpCardo. You're just going to have to imagine some music in the background. It's that I've Got What You Need song. All right.
Oh.
Got what you need.
Is this from like a fucking hentai?
He's got what you need. Oh yeah, he's got what you need. He's got what you need. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's got what you need. Just look at Zed's face. He's got what you need. He's got what you need. Oh, wait for it. It's gonna change. It's yeah, I'll tell you. Oh, he's got what you need. Oh, he's got what you need.
It's gonna get better. Just watch.
He's got what you need. He's got what you need. And, oh my! He's got so much of what you need. I mean, oh, there we go.
Look at Zed.
He's all over the place.
That wasn't the twist I was expecting. What the fuck?
Oh god!
Oh.
Thank you so much for having me on, guys.
Oh yeah, it was a blast.
I wish I could have my memes with sound on it, but hopefully that beautiful rendition really brought you into the space.
Yeah.
Roll me somewhere.
All right. Put your face cam back on for a second.
All right, hold on.
I'm pissing myself. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, Imp. Appreciate it. And yeah, I think this is a good one. So
yeah,
this will be it for the podcast. That's Zed. Oh shit, I gotta do it this way. That's Zed, and that's Imp. Thanks for hanging out, guys. And
thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
Code it when?
See you next week.
Imp's gone.
He just fucking dipped. He just fucking left.
All right. Thanks.
He didn't even give it a second. That dude was just like fucking old F4 done. Going to bed.
Throw your hands